Oh my god. You guys, I am typing this with shaking hands. Literally shaking. I don't even know where to start because my brain is currently melted into a puddle of goo on the floor. But we have to talk about what just happened on General Hospital, because if I don't get this out, I am going to scream into a pillow until I pass out. Okay, deep breath. Let's back up just a little bit. We all knew this week was going to be a mess. We knew it. The writing has been on the wall, scratched into the wall really, ever since Josslyn Jax decided to play Junior James Bond and join the WSB. And we definitely knew trouble was brewing when she found Valentin Cassadine chilling in her mother's attic like a stray cat that Carly Spencer decided to feed. But this, what we just saw, I am not okay. So let's recap the absolute insanity that just went down at the Spencer estate, because I feel like I hallucinated half of it. The raid to end all raids. We start with Josslyn. And look, can we be real for a second? I have had mixed feelings about Agent Joss. Sometimes it feels like the show is trying too hard to make her the new super spy, and I'm just like, girl, you were studying for a chem midterm 3 weeks ago, chill. But today she wasn't playing. Josslyn didn't just walk into her mom's house to have a chat. She brought the cavalry. She led a full-on WSB task force raid on her own childhood home. The visuals were wild tactical gear, heavy boots stomping on Carly's nice hardwood floors, shouting the whole 9 yards. It felt heavy. It felt like Josslyn had finally decided that her badge meant more to her than her mother's secrets. And honestly, I was kind of rooting for her. Maybe, I don't know. I'm torn. Because on one hand, Valentin is... well, he's Valentin. He's a villain. He's a Cassadine. He's done terrible things. He's also charming as hell, which is the problem, but let's focus. Josslyn is technically doing the right thing by trying to bring in a fugitive, but on the other hand, it's her mom's house, so the squad sweeps the place. Tension is high. The music is doing that thumping heartbeat thing that stresses me out. And Josslyn, because of course it has to be her heads for the attic. The attic! The place where Carly has been hiding her guest? The standoff. The way this scene was shot? Kudos to the director, honestly. It was dusty, dim, claustrophobic. You could see the particles floating in the light beams. Josslyn moves in gun drawn. She's not shaking. She looks cold. Stone cold. See what I did there? Like Jason. Okay, moving on. She creeps around these stacks of old cardboard boxes, probably full of old Metro Court menus and moss bowls, and there he is.
Valentin.
He's cornered. He's crouching behind a stack of boxes looking like a trapped animal, but still somehow keeping that Cassadine dignity. And Josslyn, she doesn't hesitate. She levels that weapon right at his chest. This is the moment where the daughter has to choose, and she looks like she's made her choice. She's going to shoot, or at least she's going to take him down hard. Her finger is tightening on the trigger. You can see the resolve in her eyes. She is done with the lies. She is done with the secrets. She is going to end this. And then, the scream, heard round the world. Carly Spencer, who never met a dramatic moment she didn't want to insert herself into, comes flying out of nowhere. I mean, literally launching herself between the gun and the man. She puts her body directly in front of the barrel. Now, usually this is the part where I roll my eyes. Oh look, Carly is saving the bad guy again. Oh look, Carly is risking her life for a man who probably wouldn't do the same. We've seen it with Sonny. We've seen it with Jason. We've seen it with Jax. But then she opens her mouth, and she screams it. Don't shoot. I'm pregnant with his child. Excuse me? I literally paused my TV. I sat there for a full minute, staring at Laura Wright's face frozen in a scream of desperation. Did she just say, pregnant with Valentin's baby? Let's break this down, because my brain is broken. Okay, first of all, how? I know. We saw them hit the sheets, gross phrase, sorry, just a couple of days ago. The timeline is tight. Like, extremely tight. Unless soap opera biology is working on hyperspeed again, which, let's be real, it usually is, or unless they have been sleeping together for way longer than we knew. And that's the scary part. That is the part that makes my stomach drop. If Carly is telling the truth and she looked terrified enough that I think she might be, then this affair hasn't just been a recent comfort thing. This has been going on behind Jason's back, behind Josslyn's back, behind everyone's back. Or is she lying? Is this just the ultimate Hail Mary? Did she just say the one thing she knew would make Josslyn freeze? Because, let's face it, Josslyn might shoot a fugitive, but she is not going to shoot her pregnant mother. She's not a monster. But if it is a lie, oh my god, the fallout when that comes out, it will be nuclear. But let's assume for a second it's true. A Spencer Cassadine baby. Do you realize what this means? This child would be the half-sibling of Michael, Josslyn, Donna, and Charlotte. The family tree in Port Charles is already a wreath, but this just turned it into a tumbleweed of chaos. The look on Josslyn's face. We have to talk about Eden McCoy's acting in this moment because, wow. When Carly screamed that Josslyn didn't just look shocked, she looked destroyed. It wasn't just, oh no, my mom is pregnant. It was the realization of the betrayal. You could see it washing over her. Her mother isn't just helping Valentin. She isn't just hiding him. She is creating life with him. She is intimately biologically connected to the man that Josslyn and the WSB considers a threat to national security. The gun didn't drop immediately. It wavered, and that waver was heartbreaking. Josslyn is standing there in her tactical gear, representing the law, representing justice, or whatever the WSB stands for this week. And she is staring at her mother, who is protecting the enemy with her own womb. It's the ultimate choice. Duty versus family. But it's twisted. Because family now includes the enemy. If Josslyn shoots, she kills her sibling. If she arrests him, she arrests the father of her sibling. If she walks away, she betrays everything she's been working for. What were the writers thinking, and do I love it? Honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. But I kind of love it. I know, don't yell at me in the comments. I know a lot of you hate the Carly Valentin pairing. I've seen the tweets. It makes no sense. She hates Cassadines. What about Jason? I get it. I do. But this show thrives on mess. And this is premium mess. This is grade A grass-fed organic mess. Think about the ripples. Jason Morgan. Oh, poor Jason. He just found out about the alliance. He was already furious. He was already ripping into her, as the spoilers said. Imagine when he finds out she's pregnant by Valentin Cassadine. The man who is arguably responsible for half the misery in their lives over the last decade? Jason's head is going to explode. He might actually show an emotion other than stoic concern. He might actually yell, "Sonny!" Does Sonny even know yet? I don't think so. He's too busy playing house with the Ada, don't even get me started on that. But when he finds out that Carly, his Carly, is having a baby with Valentin, the ego blow alone will register on the Richter scale. Valentin. We didn't get to see much of his reaction because he was behind the boxes, but I imagine he's smug. Or maybe shocked too. Did he know, or did he just find out at the same time Josslyn did? If he didn't know, that adds a whole other layer. He's been saved by a baby he didn't know existed. The blogger verdict. Look, I'm typing this fast because I need to go lie down, but here's where I'm at. This storyline is ridiculous. It's over the top. It's medically questionable. Seriously, did she take a test during the raid? But it's also the most excitement I've felt watching General Hospital in months. It raises the stakes so high that they're in the stratosphere. Josslyn can't just arrest him now. This isn't a police matter anymore. It's a family tragedy. Carly has effectively checkmated her own daughter. You want to shoot him, you have to go through me and your unborn brother, sister. That is cold, Carly. That is ruthless. And that is exactly why she is the queen of this show, whether we like it or not. Questions I need answered immediately. Is she actually pregnant, or is this the lie of the century? My gut says pregnant because soaps love a miracle baby, but my brain says lie. Or, what does Josslyn do next? Does she lower the gun? Does she arrest him anyway? Does she quit the WSB on the spot? 3. Where is Jason? If he walks in right now, the universe might actually collapse. 6. Does the WSB team waiting outside hear the scream Josslyn isn't alone? She has a team. If they heard it, the secret is out. Carly can't take it back. I don't know how they top this tomorrow. I really don't. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Josslyn. She's young. She's trying to find her identity outside of the mob, and her mom just yanked the rug out from under her in the most spectacular way possible. But also, Carly, what are you doing? You are creating a child with a man who has kidnapped half the town at one point or another. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. I need to know what you guys think. Are you Team Joss? Arrest him? Or Team Carly, save the baby daddy? Or are you Team Please Make It Stop? Drop a comment below. I'm going to go stare at the wall and try to process the fact that we might be getting a Cassidy and Spencer baby in 2026. Lord help us all.